Hey my beautiful nerds, subscribers, viewers, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Canadian Nerd Show for our coverage of Ad Astra's 32nd annual convention. And for those of you not in the know, how about I fill you in on what exactly Ad Astra is? Alright, so Ad Astra is a literary fan-run convention with a large focus on sci-fi, the paranormal, as well as horror, as you'd expect. Sort of the genre stuff. But in addition to that, there were myriad panels. It seemed like they were endless and they were all on such great stuff. So how about I just tell you a bit about what kind of panels they had going on there. So there were panels on writing, publishing, media, creative works, comics, costuming, steampunk, and in addition to that, there were a bunch of events including the masquerade, workshops, book launches, book readings. There was the game room, the Lego room, and it was just endless. And at the end of the day, I'm sorely feeling like I missed out because I was only at the convention for one day, and that is Saturday. I mean, I didn't get to spend that much time in the game room, sort of getting acquainted with some of the older systems. I didn't get to spend that much time in the anime room where they were running back-to-back episodes of anime, all types of awesome things I'd never heard about. There was an awesome Lego room where they had huge displays put on by some professionals, and I really wish I could have spent more time sort of checking out the minutiae on some of those things because they were really well made. And ultimately, it was just a really great event. Everybody there was super nice, and I really wish I could have spent more time. But rather than my blabbing on about it, how about I just show you guys some of the awesome action and cosplayers at this convention, after which we'll jump into our standard convention walkthrough, and then finally we'll finish up with a reading by the East Block irregulars. So yeah, stay tuned, should be a good episode. Let's do it. Alright guys, well that was some of the awesome action and cosplayers from this year's Ad Astra. And if you were paying attention to the montage, you might have noticed a quick clip from inside of the anime room at Ad Astra, as well as some shots from the Lego room, and even one shot of a couple Star Trek cosplayers playing in the game room. So that was some of the awesome action and some of the rooms that you can expect from next year. So make sure you are there. So now how about we jump into the standard convention walkthrough. And I'd just like to preface by saying that the convention was actually spread out over several stories. I think all the way up to the 10th story of the hotel. So basically what I did for the walkthrough is I just went in and took you guys downstairs to where they had both the exhibitor room as well as an art show. So you're getting a little bit of that, but I sort of omitted the other rooms on the other floors. But hopefully you enjoy it. Yeah, let's jump in and check that out. Alright, well, that was short and sweet, but like I said, a lot of the convention was on other floors, so unfortunately, I wasn't going to be traveling by elevator and taking you guys on like a 10-minute convention walkthrough. That would have been a little ridiculous. But suffice it to say, it was a great convention, great space, and I definitely hope to see you there next year. But for now, how about we jump into an awesome reading by two authors from the East Block Irregulars, which took place at one of the smaller rooms on, I believe, the second floor of Ad Astra. So yeah, let's jump in and check that out.
Splits into clarity lost with my waning strength. Part of me desperately wants to stay and fight, but visceral fear drives a now stronger, older part of me, and so I run. My muscles shrink and my tower collapses, my arms compress, filaments choking bones, bones which snap when my enemies crush my orb of power. I bellow in anger at the lost, my scream turning puny and frightened. I fight against him. Against Putt. I am Razor! I will not be defeated! I grasp my head and launch my smaller body into a tree, intent on stopping it or breaking it. The strike is weak, and I am unharmed. Before I can stop myself, I start to run again, away from Razor's tower, the fear pounding my legs into more speed. The trees loom around me, the evening shadows spying my every move. My legs are shorter, my body weak. My anger destroyed.
Unfinished. I'll save you, Juan Cáceres said. I'll get stronger stuff. Ricardo stared towards cloud-hidden stars. He laughed and moaned at once, laying a scaled arm before his eyes. It's too late, Juan, he said. Look at my clothes. No, look at me, he said, thumping at his chest and pulling at Ricardo's arm. I traveled the whole country, didn't I? I got out of Malapaga, didn't I? The Goblin Part 1, Ricardo said miserably. I have to go. Mama said she'd beat the goblin into me. Wait for me tomorrow night, Juan Cáceres said. I'm going to the first Zapatero to get the pure stuff, uncut pixie. Ricardo looked back with unfocused eyes. He'll never give you that. And that's the end of the first scene of Juan Cáceres in the Zapatero's workshop. So that one has just been bought by, like I said, Ed Greenwood and Gabriel Harboe, and so it's going to be appearing in When the Hero Comes Home 2, which is due out later this year.
Alright, fellow nerds, well that's it for this episode of Ad Astra's awesome 3-day convention. Should you need more information on Ad Astra, you can absolutely do that by checking out the link right here, and furthermore clicking the link in the description if that's easier for you. And yeah, until next time, please remember to share, like, subscribe, and comment to everything you would like, and hopefully we can drive the Canadian nerd to get bigger. So definitely show your support. Yeah, and I suppose until the next episode, take care, à la prochaine, peace!